So we're going to take another reading here, and this is the first day after the first adjustment. So the adjustment was yesterday. Okay, that looks really nice.
This a lot better.
Oh yes. Not only is it a lot better, but if you notice, when you look at this, of course the ultimate goal is to be straight and centered, and you're really hugging that line. You're doing about as good as you could. But if you notice in your pattern over here, your reading would come up and it would start to go left, left, and then come back. Look at this. If we have any movement on this, not only is it straight, but when we do start to move, it's going right and left. So it's like almost a mirror image. It's opposite of that. That's a really good sign. Remember, what we're looking at indirectly by doing these skin surface temperature readings is the function of the brainstem. And we're seeing it improving. We're seeing it changing. And that's what you need. You don't want the same old thing to keep happening. You want change. Well, when we see change in that, we know that there's change in that brainstem.
That's good.
That's very good.
My sister said my head is on backwards.
She's actually not too far off. I wouldn't say backwards, but we do kind of joke a little, and we'll say, your head's not on straight. And your head wasn't on straight. But then we made the adjustment, and that's going to make those changes for you. That's going to let it sit in a better position. And we already can see that you're doing a lot better with that. That's a really good sign. Really good. And if you remember when we made the adjustment and we were done with it, you were sitting there and you said, that's it? You were kind of like, is that it? Like, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, right?
My mom, my sister, and my wife said, that's it. And move my feet. Everybody is happy so far.
Good. And I am too.
That's good.
Yep, because if we see the changes that we're looking for and we're starting to see them, that's what happens
in
first.
In 1 day.
Yes, in 1 day.
That's cool.
That's very good. It's awesome. So far, that's about as good as we could hope for. The next thing on this is now to see how long you're going to hold that adjustment. And that's where the readings come in. It's going to let us know when it's ready, if it's going to be ready to be adjusted. Again, how soon? You definitely wouldn't need one now. If it looks good and I adjusted you, that actually could cause trouble.
Make it worse.
It could. So there's a part of this of helping, but also knowing when to kind of step back and let your body respond to the previous adjustment, whether it was yesterday, like now, or a week ago, or 2 weeks ago. I have a lady who was in here today who 4 months she's holding from one adjustment.
Cool.
And she comes in and gets checked. And she's very active. She teaches Zumba classes, she's jumping around, bouncing around, but yet she's still holding the adjustment. So that's what you want. You want to go as far as you can from one. And this is a really good start so far. Okay? So now what we'll do is we're going to check legs and hips and kind of see how you're doing on that. So we'll do that one now.